There are moments in life that quietly change a person forever. Not the loud moments, not the victories people celebrate online, the silent ones. The nights when someone sits alone in their car after another rejection email, staring at the steering wheel, wondering how much more disappointment a human being can take before something inside finally breaks. Most people never talk about those moments because pain is lonely, especially when the world keeps moving while your life feels stuck in the same place. A failed business, a relationship is collapsing. Years of effort with nothing to show for it. Watching everyone else move forward while you secretly feel left behind. That's where most people quit, not because they're weak, but because emotional exhaustion is heavy. And after enough failure, the human mind starts trying to protect itself. It whispers things like, maybe this just isn't for you. Maybe you're not capable. Maybe this is all life will ever be. That's the dangerous part about failure. It doesn't just attack your goals, it attacks your identity. But every once in a while, someone refuses to disappear. Not because they feel fearless, not because they suddenly become confident, but because somewhere deep inside them, there's still a small part that refuses to die. That is resilience, and it changes everything. In 1997, a single mother named J.K. Rowling sat in a tiny apartment struggling to raise her daughter while battling depression and financial hardship. At one point, she described herself as the biggest failure. Her manuscript for Harry Potter was rejected again and again and again. 12 publishers said no. Most people would have stopped after 3, some after 1. But resilience is strange. It allows exhausted people to keep walking somehow, even when they can't yet see where the road leads. Years later, the same story nobody wanted became one of the most successful book series in history. But what changed her life wasn't talent alone. Plenty of talented people quit. What changed her life was surviving long enough for the opportunity to finally arrive. There's a reason resilience matters more than motivation. Motivation is emotional. It comes and goes. Resilience is different. Resilience is what carries people through the days when they feel nothing at all. The days when discipline feels impossible. The mornings when anxiety sits heavy in the chest. The nights when loneliness becomes louder than ambition. Most people think successful individuals are mentally stronger because life was easier for them. But usually, it's the opposite. They became stronger because life forced them to survive difficult seasons without giving up on themselves completely. A young college student working 2 jobs while trying to finish school. An athlete recovering from an injury that nobody believes they'll come back from. A father quietly rebuilding his life after losing everything financially. These stories rarely look inspiring while they're happening. They look painful, messy, uncertain. That's the uncomfortable truth about resilience. While you're living through it, it often feels like failure. There's a Japanese proverb that says, "The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists." Human beings work the same way. People who survive hardship often develop something deeper than confidence, perspective, emotional endurance, the ability to stay calm during uncertainty. And eventually, that emotional endurance becomes a kind of quiet power. Because once someone survives enough painful seasons, fear starts losing control over them. But resilience is not built through comfort. It's built through repeated recovery. Every time someone chooses to keep going after embarrassment, after heartbreak, after failure, after disappointment, their mind slowly adapts. Psychologists call this stress adaptation. The brain learns that pain is survivable, that failure is temporary, that difficult emotions do not last forever. And once someone truly understands that, they stop fearing struggle the same way. That's when growth becomes possible. The problem is, modern life trains people to avoid discomfort constantly. Quick dopamine, quick entertainment, quick validation. The moment life becomes difficult, most people escape. But resilience grows in the opposite direction. It grows when someone stays, when they continue showing up during the hard chapter instead of running from it. Sometimes resilience looks dramatic, but most of the time, it looks ordinary. Waking up early despite emotional exhaustion, trying again after another setback, going to work while silently fighting anxiety, continuing to build a dream nobody else understands yet. That's resilience. And those small moments matter more than people realize. So how does someone actually build resilience? Not through motivational speeches, not through pretending pain doesn't exist. Real resilience starts by learning not to panic when life becomes uncomfortable, by understanding that failure is not identity, that difficult seasons are temporary, that emotional pain does not mean your life is over, it means you're human. And maybe most importantly, resilience grows every time you keep moving forward before you feel ready, because nobody ever feels fully ready. One day, the struggle that almost broke someone becomes the reason they're stronger than they ever imagined. That's the strange beauty of resilience. The very thing that feels like it's destroying a person can slowly become the thing that transforms them. So if life feels heavy right now, if you feel exhausted, lost, or emotionally worn down, remember this: some of the strongest people in the world are not the ones who never failed. They're the ones who kept going quietly while nobody noticed their struggle. And years from now, you may look back at this painful chapter and realize it wasn't the moment your life fell apart. It was the moment you became stronger than your fear. Rise beyond limits.